Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War 4 video. Today we are going to be discussing new characters and new gear packs that I think we could maybe see in the future within the Gears 4. Currently at this very moment as we approach the end of the year, moving into the new year being 2018, Gears 4 has been out for well over 14 months now, and while we already know it has been confirmed by the developers themselves that yes, new gear packs including of course new characters and new weapon skins will continue to release on a monthly schedule throughout next year. A lot of people are wondering what other characters could we expect to see get a release, especially with the current roster playable right now, as we have seen the likes of characters such as Scourge make a return after 9 long years, to never before playable characters like the Palace Guard and the recent Armored Cantus, meaning that the possibilities are really endless for what the Coalition Studio may release some time down the road. Now to begin with, it is important to mention that at this current point of me recording in this video, there is only one specific character that we can guarantee will be releasing at some point, hopefully in the closer future, which is the stranded leader that you guys have been asking me about for a while now, Aaron Griffin. Griffin has been teased a few times here and there by Rod Ferguson, the head of the studio himself, with even an image of Ice-T, the character's voice actor, recording new material in the voice booth, which indefinitely shows that yes, Aaron Griffin should be playable once again for 100% sure within Gears 4 sometime soon. A few other characters that aren't confirmed to ever get a release to the general public, but we do know exist, are the Coalition Studio developer only exclusive White UIR and the Blood Moon Swarm Imago. Now while these characters are only available for the developers themselves, a hyper limited variant of the Swarm Imago was recently given away as sort of like a raffle prize for charity, and even though it was mentioned at the time that the limited edition variant of the developer character, like this one as you can see on screen, won't be released normally, we have heard that before with the pre-order bonus characters, so you never know, we could very well see the Coalition Studio release a limited edition variants of their own characters within a special themed gear pack at some point. With that said though, here are some cool gear pack concepts that I think would make up for some great DLC packs, being the following: a Freshball gear pack including the return of the Coltrane and yes, the Freshball drone, a Lambent gear pack seeing the Lambent drone and possibly the Lambent drudge if the character model is feasible to use, make a debut as the first ever Lambent characters to be playable in multiplayer, a Locust drones 2 gear pack seeing a few different Locust drone variants that aren't in the game already, being Miner, Spotter, and yes, the much needed return of the Cyclops after 9 long years as well. A Savage Locust 2 gear pack in there as well, featuring the missing Savage Locust from the game, with characters such as Savage Farangard, Savage Marauder, and Savage Hunter. A Zeta Squad gear pack based on the characters not in the game currently that were in the DLC Ram Shadow for Gears 3, being Michael Barrick, Alicia Valera, and Jay Strachan could also make an exception to be in this one as well, seeing as how he did actually appear in the DLC itself. A Onyx Guard gear pack which would include Chairman Prescott of course, but also both the male and the female Onyx Guard characters, a Stranded gear pack featuring major Stranded characters from the past being Chaps and Franklin from previous Gears games, maybe also alongside Aaron Griffin. Could be also the reason why we haven't seen him release so far, you just never know. But then lastly, for gear pack concepts that I think I would love to see, we would have a Khan Emergence making a debut as well for both General Khan and the Locust Rager, being a playable multiplayer characters for the first ever time. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. Do you agree with any of the gear pack concepts and ideas I would like to see, and whether or not there are any other characters from the previous Gears games or maybe the comics or even the books that you think the Coalition Studio should release at some time in the future? For me personally, I know not every single character that I mentioned in this video will most likely not make it into this game. However, I do believe that the Coalition Studio has something really special with the gear pack system in terms of being able to bring new characters to the game, just, you know, new content on a very consistent basis. And hopefully they, you know, acknowledge that and they take advantage of that, continuing just to give the community new content in the sense of gear packs, as I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys who are, you know, wanting a few certain characters to make their very own appearance and debut as being playable characters within multiplayer within this game right now. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.